Good morning, students. As all of you know me, my name is Vivek and I have been your English teacher. And even today, I'll be taking a class for English. But before I do so, and before we start a session, let's go ahead and understand why is there a need for online classes. As all of us know, there came a great epidemic known as coronavirus. And coronavirus has limited our space. As our Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi suggested, stay home and stay safe. All of us are supposed to stay home, and certainly we all are safe, and hopefully we will be safer. But the parents, they are worried about their children's education, and that is a true worry. Students who are in standard 9, standard 10, standard 8, all the parents are really worried, and so our school has come up with an idea of taking online classes. Okay, and for the same reason, we have started online classes. Today, the topic which we'll be taking over is obviously a grammatical topic known as direct and indirect speech. I must have taken classes for this topic in school, and today we'll just have an extension of the same understanding. As I would have told you earlier, the main and prominent difference between direct and indirect speech is when you talk to a person who is sitting in front of you, that is, the speech which you use is known as direct speech. And when we are talking about something which has happened earlier or at a different place, the speech which we use is known as indirect speech. Let's take an example. Suppose I, being your teacher, ask you to do certain homework. When you go home, your mother or your father asks you what homework has been given to you. So when I talk to you and tell you about the homework, then I am talking to you in direct speech. But when your mother and father ask you, and when you reply to them, then you are talking to them in indirect speech. Let's take a small example. I tell you, you have to finish exercise 17 in respect to direct and indirect speech. Okay? So when you write it in your notebook, you write it, Vivek sir said to the student, finish exercise 17 on direct and indirect speech. But when you go home, your father asked, what was the homework given? Then you said, Vivek sir said that we have to finish the exercise on direct and indirect speech. So do you understand the difference now? When I tell you to do something, that is direct speech. Okay? And when you go home, and when you ask your parents, or when you tell your parents, then that becomes indirect speech. That is the basic and foremost difference. And in your books as well, in your literature books, you would have seen there are two kinds of things. One is a drama or a prose, poetry and prose. So a drama, in simple language, a drama. In drama, you would see the name of the speaker is written, and in front of that, whatever he speaks is written. And there is a story in which most of the things are said in past tense because the story happened in the past, but the drama happens in the present. There comes the basic difference. If you understand this, you will understand what is direct speech and what is indirect speech. A drama is written in direct speech and a story is written in indirect speech because drama happens in the present. I will say that again. Drama happens in the present and story happens in the past. Okay? So we will be taking a lot of examples regarding the same. Okay? And we will move on with that. And what happens is, in regards to this, there are certain rules which we follow. The rules, what we change, where we change, and how we change. We will also discuss the changes made. Okay? What we are going to do is, we'll probably have another session, or I will also be writing them down, jotting them down on a piece of paper, and will also be sending you the piece of paper or a PDF version of that paper to you, all you guys. You can have a look at that. You can have all your queries intact. You can ask questions to me, and you will be answered. So you do not need to worry about any problems which you have. We'll take care of all the problems, and we will make sure that you understand each and every topic properly. So with this, I say goodbye and have a great day. Thank you.